Yep. That's quite the chicken fighting pit you got there.
Well, all I can say is I'm glad that some of them are hens, otherwise that would be a whole lot of... Never mind.
Just say it'd be a big sausage party, right?
Yeah.
I like your hatches on the side.
It works perfectly, that.
Yeah.
They can't get out. You can get in and out.
You can get in and out. Very nice.
I think it was this store that came up with that. And it's a very nice little method. They can't jump onto them. You can do that with any of them. So now I can go through my cow fields and kill off all the chicken that are in there. Actually, where's the flaming sword? I'll use the flaming sword and then we might get coop chicken. No, does too much damage, I think.
I think the cows approve.
Well, they're just grateful it's not their turn because it's not so long since I was in here doing them. But I always make sure that once I've bred them all, then I kill off enough to get a stack, and then I stand by nearby until they've all grown up again. They're ready for it for a second time.
Do y'all have Chick-fil-A over there?
I've never heard of it.
The
No.
chain, yeah. It's kind of like KFC. But it's more like they do chicken sandwiches and that kind of thing.
All right.
And that's one of the big. That's where the cow idea came from. One of their big advertising campaigns is cows putting up billboards and stuff like that saying "Eat more chicken."
I like it. Can you see any chicken?
Don't see any. Imagine they're
It's hard to see
keeping.
much
Imagine
about
they're
cows,
keeping their heads down. Here's the one over here.
Yeah, there's one here too. Hang on a sec. There's one over there.
Yeah, one over here in this area somewhere. There he is, to your right. To your right. Straight ahead from me.
Straight to, oh yeah. I have to do the same with the sheep.
There's another one. Two more over here.
Uh-huh.
And another one straight out from him off to your right there, behind you. Here's one.
I didn't realise there was so many in here.
It's like playing Where's Waldo.
Yeah. As far as I knew, there was only about 2 or 3 that got in, but when I run around and I spam the wheat on the cows and everything, I suppose the chicken captured some of them.
I don't see any more.
No, I think that's it. Get an aerial view. There's an egg over there, but that's it. That's a lot of cows.
Don't really look like an aerial view. Looks more like a Belle view. She was the one that wore blue.
Eh?
Nothing. Just Disney princess trivia.
Oh, Princess Belle. Belle from Beauty and the Beast.
Right.
Ariel's the
The mermaid.
Little Mermaid, yeah. Oh yes, I like the adult princesses.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Jab does some good drawings of them. So yes, I'm keeping eggs now instead of using eggs to chuck eggs in to get chicks. I'm just keeping the eggs in case ever we need them for cake or anything.
Well, hell, I would have done that all this time if I'd known that. It's like stupid Gnarlo is stupid.
Well, no, I mean, it's only
Had
this next one where they actually change it round a bit, because you wouldn't think wheat was the right thing to grow to make them with, would you?
I just simply had no clue that you could do that anyway. That was even a possibility. I was thinking, okay, it's just eggs. That's how you get them. Like I said, I'm gonna be raising chickens like crazy now.
Well, it's surprising how quickly they do breed now, yeah. Oh, look, there's another egg. You can't get in and out of there before they put eggs down again. I think they fixed the audio lag thing in the next update. So that, you know, chickens in water won't lag your game when you get near them. In which case, you put a pit like that floating in water, you've got the eggs coming down, you'll have more or less a non-stop supply of eggs.
Oh yeah.
There's a very nice chicken cooker, an egg laying machine that's generic bee put up, and basically you just have all the eggs break into one place, and then all the chicks that are in there grow up. And once they grow up, they start to lay eggs, and when they lay eggs, that lands on a pressure plate, which opens up the next thing, which pushes them off into there where they get cooped. Unless you want to keep them as egg layers, and you just keep a switch so they don't get pushed off.
Yeah, I've seen the one where he has that with the switch that's up and down, and like you say, cooked or breeding, cooked or laying.
That's it.
But I've never watched the video where he actually built it or anything, so I had no idea exactly how the workings were.
So the next thing I've got to decide is if I'm going to build a proper chicken coop thing like Dwendon did. I loved Dwendon's chicken coop. It was really nice.
Yeah, he did quite a nice little thing there. It's modeled after the one in his private world.
Yeah. And then, of course, whether or not I do a sheep farm. Because that wool's handy to have nearby if you can get the villagers to trade for it. I should imagine the ice tray will have been frozen over completely because I've been here for the last couple of days now.
It certainly ought to be.
Can't get to it this way. I've got to go out and go round. Actually, it'd just be quicker to cheat, wouldn't it? I have to forget fence gating, I suppose, at some point.
It's only cheating if you fly.
It'll be interesting to know whether it has frozen over, because if it has, then it's within range. If it hasn't, I see there's one there that hasn't, so it looks like the back side of the ice tray is just not quite in range. Two there that haven't. I think half the tray is loaded and half of it's unloaded. Oh, is it 3 weeks since I built this already? Wow. Doesn't time fly?
Wow, really?
What I do with this is, rather than spend 10 minutes waiting for those two to freeze, I use Silk Touch to take out 2 blocks of ice and fill those in. Because it'd just be quicker to harvest and get all the stuff freezing again rather than it would be to
sit here and watch water freeze.
Yep, here you go. Yep.
Felt like I was on an adventure map there for a second. What happened?
Oh, that's really interesting. The bottom edge hasn't frozen because the bottom row must have frozen over instantly because the ice cube's raised up on the piston. Must have frozen over instantly when I flooded it. So the whole bottom row hasn't frozen.
And don't think I'm not onto your game.
What's that?
Hey, you're the one on camera recording it. Here, you do the work. I know. You ain't fooling anybody.
Well, I know, it's quite true. That way then your viewers get to see it firsthand rather than just watch somebody run around and do it in the distance. That's a really good excuse for that. No, I just sit back, have a drink while I watch you. Offering moral support, that's what it is.
That's what it is. My excuse is they're just tuning in to see you anyway.
Not any longer. I was thinking on starting a Let's Play.
Mm-hmm.
And I recorded like the first episode of it, and I wanted to get a place that had got ice, so I used the seed name Ice.
Uh-huh.
And it is a fantastic perfect spawn. Just capital ICE. Ice, yeah. It gives a beautiful place. It's right on the edge of a jungle, a grasslands, a taiga, a beach, a river, all these things within about 20 blocks of a very tiny little village.
Nice.
Fantastic it is. And so I recorded like the first episode, and I'd forgotten that I'd set Fraps to not record in voice.
Oh.
I thought, sometimes you just got to admit when everything else is against you like this, you just don't bother. Yeah, so you want to flood it again now?
And that is this one first?
Flood control, yes. Just let it all flood, and then once it's completely flooded,
okay, and it was.
you just put the. Yeah.
Guess that's a ghost block. I thought we had a block floating over there.
Yeah, sometimes that happens. I just don't normally bother. It's not as if we're that precise on it.
Right. And now raise
But
the
you
others.
close the flood control so the pistons come back up as well. That's it. There you go.
All right.
Just gradually freeze again now.
Yep, already starting.
Yeah.
Good idea. It was really a good idea.
We're not actually using the ice for anything yet, but we might do if we do, eventually get the end hours, and you've got a choice. Then you could make, fast running bridges to get out to where you build the Enderman killer or whatever. Or
You got rid of your ice.
yeah, well that's all right.
Too many to keep the words.
You can put the pick back as well. I saw you.
Pick?
Pick goes in the chest as well.
Pick? What pick?
There we go. Think we're perhaps better off cutting through the nether, aren't we?
Yep. Seen creepers all over the place.
Yep.
Now, this has to be the epitome of lazy.
What's that? Using the nether to go up.
Yep, using the nether to go 100 yards.
Well, that's what it's there for. Well, I got 25 feathers out of killing those chickens that was in the pen, the cow pen.
Oh, awesome.
Oh, and I forgot to put the fire aspect sword back. I'll have to go and do that. I keep coming in here just to have a look around.
It is so pretty. Well designed. Very well designed.
There's a weird part of me that wants to end up with lots of gravestones in there, but like I say, not really mine. I thought I'd save the fancy gravestone heads, like, you know, the ones that are 3 blocks by 1 block high. I thought I'd save that for really good, clever deaths. Killed by Ender Dragon.